Yeah, good morning, everyone. So what we had seen that the market got influenced by the verdict of the election and saw substantial corrections yesterday. The correction was mainly in the stocks which were driven by the policy and PSU stocks, which were in limelight before the elections and was given very high returns in last 6 months or 1 year. The returns were substantially higher as compared to the actual performance, and that's why we saw such a big corrections. The big question is whether this will continue, these corrections will continue, or this will hold on here and we may see bounce back. The key thing is that the policy will have some changes, but not very substantial changes. But the key thing is the valuations were far stretched. The stocks were trading somewhere at anywhere between 30 to 40 times P, whereas the growth was expected not to that extent, and we were seeing lower growth. And now the question will arise whether this much growth will exist in these companies or not. So we believe that the run-up which has happened in these stocks, specifically PSU the the capital goods driven stock where the excess valuations are there, will underperform in near term and may even see some more profit booking in that. So need to be careful and readjust the portfolio accordingly. Apart from that, if you see the international market has been stable to positive in today's trade. We had seen some corrections in the commodities. In that, specifically, copper has come off by around 1% since our equity market closed yesterday. And silver is down by almost around 3% from the market is close. Why we talk about silver? Because uh, around 40% of the profit in Hindustan Zinc is now coming from silver. So that become crucial for Hindustan Zinc. Apart from that, iron ore is also down by 1.5% and steel is down by around 0.5%. Aluminum was more of a flattish and oil was also flattish after yesterday, day before yesterday decline. So we are seeing some softness in the commodity prices, but market will be looking at the economy data in the US and the RBI policy meeting, which is going to start today and will end on Friday. So market will be looking on that as well for the future directions. I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Thank you, sir. Very good morning, all of you. So we have seen a strong selling pressure in Nifty in yesterday's trading session, where Nifty has broken all its important moving average support due to the election results. The Nifty has broken its 100, 15, 20-day moving average in a single day rally. It has closed around 21,884. We are expecting some bounce back at the current levels, but Nifty will face resistance at higher levels. The first resistance point we are looking at is at 22,000, which is the current resistance zone. If that is broken, then we can expect a 100-day moving average resistance that is around 22,170 to 22,300 mark. Whereas the downside support for Nifty lies at around 21,800. If we see further correction, then 21,670 can also be seen here. Talking about Bank Nifty was down approximately 8.5%. It has given a breakdown of its 100-day moving average with a negative RSI crossover. Plus, but the only good thing is that it has taken the support of its 200-day moving average, which was at 46,300 levels. It has closed at around 47,000. For today, we're expecting some bounce back in Bank Nifty as well. The first resistance point for Bank Nifty is currently placed at 47,440 to 47,500, which is 100-day moving average. If Bank Nifty manages to sustain above that level, then we can expect a upside momentum towards 47,870 to 48,240 levels. Whereas the downside support lies at 46,770, and again then 200-day moving average, which is at around 46,300 levels. Uh, Talking about financial Nifty, it has closed at around 20,950 levels. The immediate resistance for this index is currently placed at 21,300 levels, followed by 21,500. Then support for this index is placed at around 20,700 and 20,500 levels. Talking about stocks, UBL is looking good at the current levels. We feel it's a neutral stock for wherever the market is going. It can still perform because it has been a reversal stock now. So UBL can be bought for a target of 1970 by keeping a strict stop loss of 1835. So that's all from my side. I request Nirav to take the call forward.
Yeah, thank you, Ayush. On the derivative front, as I said yesterday, there had to be, a very volatile trading session that we witnessed yesterday. But one should admit, such a big fall was not expected, and Nifty did cross below the 22,000 levels as well. The closing also has been below the same. Now the data does suggest some sort of a bounce. We expect Nifty to bounce from current levels up to that 22,200, 22,500 odd mark. The PCR at 22,000 strike is way below, way above one, and that does suggest a bounce should come in. Open interest even after a fall like yesterday hasn't increased much, which is a good sign. The VIX expectedly did not come down. Now with the fall, the VIX has moved up. So if at all we see some good buying coming in today, the VIX should cool off and it should now come back to its mean, which can be below the 15 levels over a few days' time. So one should look out for the same. More or less, we expect Nifty to now become stable in the next couple of trading sessions. Even today, there can be some volatility because of the VIX, but yeah, stability should return very soon. The support area for Nifty right now is around that 21,750 odd zone. So that should be a stop loss for longs at this point of time. If that is broken, further selling can come in. From the stock specific front, major stocks witnessed selling yesterday. Only few defensive stocks witnessed buying. But as such, we've seen PSUs fall the most, and probably they can be under pressure for another day or two. Do not go there at this point of time. One can look at IT stocks. We have seen some short covering action in IT stocks where buying is likely. So Infosys, TCS are two stocks which we think can witness some buying from current levels. So look out for the same. They can give you good defense in such a scenario. Yeah. So that's it from my side. Like to ask the fundamental team to take over, please.
Good morning. On the stock news front, RMC Switchgears, it's a small SME company. It has received order worth 56 crore from one of the AMISP provider for supply of SMC meter enclosures for smart meters. So that's positive. Thank you.
Yeah, apart from this, Hindalco has withdrawn its plan to launch IPO of Novelis in the US. The IPO was of priced between 18 to 21 dollar. So that was ahead of what the market was building in the valuation of Novelis in Hindalco. But we feel that the taker in the US market were lower and must be demanding lower price. As such, Hindalco has withdrawn the IPO, and this will act negative for the Hindalco in today's trade. That's all from us. Now I'll request commodity team to take up from here.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. So yesterday we witnessed some pullback in gold and silver, then sell-off was witnessed. So today also, if prices are sustaining below 72,000, then one should expect some selling pressure again till 71,700, 71,500, and or else one can buy sell around 72,250 with a stop loss of 72,550. Silver prices have closed below the support area of 90,300 mark. So we are expecting the prices to cool off till 88,000 on downside. So selling on rise around 90,300 is recommended, and one can maintain a stop loss of 91,200. Um, in crude oil, we had witnessed pullback since prices were oversold. So a pullback till 60 to 30, 60 to 50 might be witnessed. But again, there should be a sell off from these levels. So sell on rise with the stop loss of 63.20. And for a pullback, one can buy around 61.20 with a strict stop loss of 60.70. And in natural gas, we are expecting a pullback till 225 to 28, whereby again sell off should be witnessed. Overall, prices can test 215, 210 level on downside. In metals, copper also witnessed a pullback, then again a sell off witnessed from the resistance area of 880, 885. So today also prices are expected to cool off, and it might test 858, 855 on downside. So selling around 867, 68 levels is recommended with a stop loss of 873. And in zinc also, we are expecting a consolidation from 260 to 264 levels. So trading within this range is recommended. That's it from us. Thank you very much.